Channel 6's Pitbull, the notorious big Channel 6 tough guy who thinks he's got a bitch or a puppet over here. But man, he's been on this channel for 2 hours. Look, check him out. Yo, this was a man that put a jammer on St. Mark's Place, then tried to start an argument over it and accuse me of being mine, then use it to call me out of my own home where I punked him on my sidewalk. So he's a little perturbed that, he lost a lot of face with his people because supposedly in Brooklyn, hence Pitbull is supposed to be the Channel 6 tough guy. The only thing tough about him is his mic. He rocks a big microphone gangster. He is a very tough microphone gangster. I haven't heard too many people spit some shit through the mic like him, but you know what? When he's on the sidewalk 2 feet from you while you're waiting for him to pull up and he convinces the world he's coming here to beat you up, he come out like a fucking pit bull and go back in like a pussy. I got down. Chicken bull. The Pitbull. They call me Mr. Geppetto, boy. Sorry if I made you look bad all morning, sir. But I don't really have to do that. You do that with your own mouth. Really awesome. I could tell you have breadth of experience and a lot of practice. Hey, Pitbull. Sorry, sir, I don't do drugs, so never worry about me coming to you to get some. I do smoke a lot of weed, though. Hey, even my landlord knows that. I don't see an eviction notice yet, but when I get one, I'm going to gift wrap it to Pitbull. When I put it on Albany and St. John's, I got down.
Pitbull shut the Georgetown bitch down this morning.
I don't know. I seem to have about 9 video gates that show quite the contrary.
That nigga back. That nigga old baby. That nigga old big man. Big that motherfucker be at the gas station on Utica Avenue. Down there by the Wendy's. Pumping gas. That motherfucker.
Doesn't matter if he does that. If that boy does that, I give him credit. At least he's not out there doing what you're doing, robbing people he meets CB equipment and selling narcotics. So I got to give him credit if he wants to hustle at a gas station. That's what the suspended without pay big cop dignitary chooses to do. More power to him, boys.
Nigga, you ain't nothing but a rat. You's a dirty rat, motherfucker.
Okay, who did I rat on? In order to be a rat, Pitbull, you would have to know somebody I arrested, or got arrested, or has been arrested because of something I knew. So, Pitbull, you're the man with the sauce. Who did I rat on, sir?
Tonight, play that song, Living in the Ghetto. Since you know all the black songs, you fucking rat.
Okay, so you admit that you're jealous that the white boy got more soul and better taste in music than you. But Pitbull, there's a lot of inquiring minds out here, and they want to know who Richie ratted on, or what. Or who got arrested because of Richie. Or who got arrested because of something Richie knew. Because that's the only way you could call somebody a rat. But I can assure you, Pitbull, there's nobody out here on this radio I call it, because you guys are small time, man. You're supposed to be the big Pitbull. In my world, Pitbull, you're not even on the radar unless I put you there. But you have a good time putting yourself there. But nah, I don't want none of your drugs, dude.
Yeah, you a cop. Motherfucker, you went from a cop to...
Hey, when he come off the key, somebody asked him who Richie rattled on. Let's see what kind of reply y'all get to that.
Yo, you dumber than that cop work at 77. I forgot his last name, Kevin something. You dumber than that stupid. Remember that white cop at 77? That big white cop back in the fucking 80s? Fucking him, the black chick. You dumber than them motherfuckers.
Oh, yeah? And what'd they do? What kind of business did you do with them? Were they your custies? Or were they shaking you down? Which one?
They might have shook me down, but they lost in the long run. Just like you. They probably somewhere pumping gas in Queens.
Really? Oh, so they're the kind of cops that my government employs me to go after. Well, I can see how they met a low-life scum like you. Of course, they get entwined with drug dealers, and they want your money. There's no denying that. There are a couple of crooked ones out there, but hey, Internal Affairs knows Richie's got something special attached to him, other than a government appointment, and other than the command of the U.S. president. But, that's beside the point. And, Pitbull, I'm not denying that you know scumbag cops like that. Every piece of shit, low-life scum of the earth drug dealer does.
Yo, you fucked up. That's why your teeth all fucked up. You got beat down. Motherfucker beat you down. Now you in protective custody on the fucking radio being a fuck. You a snitch, motherfucker. I know you. I know you are. Look how you look. You was a cop. The fuck? Did they have no dental plan? Did they have no dental plan when you was a cop?
Pitbull, you got me really confused. First, I'm a rat, but you can't tell us who I ratted on or who got arrested. Then you say that I'm a drug addict, but I'm not your custody and you're begging for me to buy your drugs. And then you want to say I'm a crooked cop. Pitbull, I just don't know, I don't know what avenue you're going to run out to next, but there are a lot of inquiring minds. Pitbull, I need to ask you some questions that the public would like to ask based on what spews out of your mouth, which we know is all Richie's cum. But, do you know anybody Richie rattled on or been arrested by Richie?
You said you was a cop. I don't know if you was or not. I said if you was a cop, why you look so rough? Why you look so fucking rough with your teeth all fucked up in your mouth? You look like a little fucking 5'4" fucking piece of shit. You're done. How can you could have been a cop, motherfucker, and you look the way you look? Answer that question. Why you look the way you look? I don't give a fuck if you had hard times and bad times. You look fucking terrible.
Pitbull, I'm going to get to your question. I'm going to answer all your questions, sir. But right now, you have to answer the public's questions that you are aroused in them, like the rap part. Excuse me. Do you know anybody that's been arrested by Richie? Or got arrested because of Richie? Or because of something Richie knew? Pitbull, I'm going to answer all your questions, so believe me, I'm writing them down as you're asking them so I can answer them when I'm done asking the questions of all the inquiring minds you're trying to reach out to. We're trying to clarify and elaborate for them so they have comprehension of what they're hearing.
Listen, you said you wasn't a cop. So how the fuck you say you arrest somebody? I don't know. Was you a cop? Was you a cop? Yes or no? You said you was a cop. Was you one or was you not?
Spin doctor, I never said I wasn't. I will say it again like I've been saying it. I am a suspended without pay police officer. I am a suspended without pay dignitary. I am a suspended without pay special agent to another agency. And to one defense agency, I am a special operative. So Pitbull, now that I clarified the facts that I've changed up not one little bit from day one of erecting this antenna, because my last base antenna is when all that got revealed, sir. Now, Pitbull, again, let's get back to you. Now, the drug bit here is, you quit, you know me, you know this, Pitbull, I know you're a drug dealer. I know what you run around all day in Brooklyn selling. Are you really mad that Richie is not your custody? Because, the way you talk and call him this kind of drug addict, bro, it's like you're supplying him. So we really need to know, are you supplying him or one of your dealers that you have working under you supplying this man?
Man, you finished. I ain't gotta talk to you. You a fucking rat. You's a rat. You finished. Motherfucker, you looking for something. You know what I'm saying? You looking for something. What you gonna find, motherfucker, is a bullet in your fucking head. That's what you gonna find eventually one day. Don't worry about it. When you get tapped on the shoulder, motherfucker, hope you got that helmet on your head.
Pitbull, my father built me to last to put a foot in punks like your ass. I cherish bullets. Whenever a bullet touches my flesh, you know what I get to do? I get to take a life. And it's been that way and proven to my government each and every time when it comes to bullets, that when a bullet touches